So I normally ask people 3 questions. Are you okay with that? So the first question is, what do you think of animals?
I love animals. They're literally like animal versions of us.
Yeah, well, we are animals too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I get you. I think they're people too.
Yeah.
Animal people. So tell me what you think of people who abuse animals or animal abuse in general.
It's disgusting. Like they can't talk. Obviously, they can't talk. And we can. There's a difference. The dogs can't cry for help. But it's just disgusting.
I agree. They can't articulate it to us. I see them like children.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with this sound, by the way.
Really?
That's why I'm here.
Just getting people to answer questions.
Well, no. I'm actually an activist, but I'll explain that to you in a wee second. So, tell me 2 more questions. What would you qualify as abuse, or how would you describe abuse?
Even touching them, and even a wee smack, anything, it's just disgusting.
Okay. I agree. I would say mental or physical harm, because you can mentally abuse somebody too, like intimidating animals and stuff like that. So, right, the last question's harder.
Right.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
I'm not judging you for it, by the way, because I used to do it too. But it's a tricky one for people to answer and think about. What about the animals that we take into slaughterhouses? The ones that we typically eat and wear? What about those animals?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about them?
I have.
And I'm not judging you, by the way.
No, yeah, I have, and I think it's disgusting too. But obviously, we eat animals. That is what we eat, and I don't agree with it at all. But it is food in a sort of way. But I don't know.
Well, I don't see animals as food. So if I told you, I am 56, right? I haven't eaten an animal product of any description since I was 19.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm an activist. I'm vegan, but I'm also an animal rights activist. So I go into farms and slaughterhouses, and I see with my own eyes and hear with my own ears what happens to those animals. So if you don't have to eat them to survive, and you don't have to wear their skin or their wool or any of those things, and you can buy cosmetics that are cruelty free, well then what would be the justification? That's the question I asked myself. What do you think of that? Have you ever thought of that before?
No.
Have you got a justification for it?
No, I don't know.
Like I say, I'm not trying to catch you out. You've been taught since you were knee-high to a grasshopper that you have to eat animal products to be healthy and thrive and survive. That is totally not true. All the science is pointing towards plant-based diets are healthier in general. You can be an unhealthy vegan, you can eat vegan chocolate and ice cream all day if you want, but if you eat a plant-based, whole food plant-based diet, is probably the healthiest diet in the world.
Yeah.
So you don't have to pay people. If you think about it, when you buy a product, by supply and demand, if you buy a product in a shop, you're paying someone to do something to an animal you would never do yourself. Have you ever thought of that?
No, I've never thought of it, but honestly, you saying it,
it's worth thinking about, yeah. Let me tell you one thing. I don't want to upset you or spoil your day. Can I tell you one thing that we do to animals in this country that people do not realise? So, I'm from Ballymena, and halfway between Ballymena and Cullybackey there's a pig slaughterhouse. They kill 3,000 to 3,500 pigs in there every single day. Do you know how they do it when they get there? No. Do you have any idea at all?
Shoot them.
What if I told you we put them in gas chambers? What do you think of that?
Oh my god, no, that's horrible.
Yeah. They say this is the most humane method. So they arrive at the slaughterhouse. Pigs are super intelligent, by the way, and they hear the screams inside as soon as they arrive, and they know. They're far smarter than dogs. Pigs are smarter than primates, believe it or not. They're the 4th most smart animal. To figure it out straight away. Terrified to get off the trucks. Forced inside by electric prods and people kicking them and forcing them into the line. And then they go into a cage 3 or 4 at a time, like a steel cage. And they're dropped down into it's carbon dioxide. It's a real cheap, shitty aversive gas. So it burns them, clings onto the mucus in their esophagus and stomachs, and acid burning the inside. Meanwhile, they're suffocating. You should hear the screams of those animals, because I've stood right beside it and listened to it, and it is so deeply distressing. I cannot even tell you how bad it is. So what would be the justification for me to buy bacon or pork sausages?
No.
When I can go into Tesco's and buy Linda McCartney vegan sausages, and they taste exactly the same, and they cost like £1.50 for 6, you know? That's why people think vegans are weird. I'm a vegan animal rights activist because I believe that animals, like we said at the start, are people too. And you're taught when you're young to have this arbitrary line between cats and dogs. We love them.
Yeah.
Somebody shoots a lion or a gorilla or wildlife hunting or fox hunting or bullfighting, that's all bad. But the things we do to animals in farms and slaughterhouses is diabolical.
I know.
Totally unnecessary. So I tend to think that you kind of agree with me on all that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Would it make you want to make any changes in your lifestyle?
Yeah,
I'm not
going
expecting you to say I'm going to go vegan.
That's it. Like, I'm being serious. Like, that's disgusting. It's terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible. As a good-hearted animal lover, I mean, people come up with all these arguments to me all the time. Oh, we've always done it, and we're better than animals, and they're all bullshit arguments.
Yeah.
People with a good heart, when you're explaining to what's happening. I'm only telling you one industry, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
The dairy industry's fucked up. The egg industry's fucked up. I've been in all these places in the farms, never mind in the slaughterhouses. And I swear to God, I'm going to give you a wee card now if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping on such a shite day.
You're all right.
So my sign is to get people. I'm not trying to catch people out. I'm not doing gotcha videos or anything like that. I am genuinely trying to get good-hearted people like you who love animals to make a connection to them again.
Thank you.
So